Well, let me talk about how my night went tonight at a new club. I don't think I'm gonna say on YouTube. I'll put it in the strategic stripping or the travel tips Facebook group, the review for the actual club. But I got to this place, got hired right away, didn't have to audition, just put on an outfit, and he said, yeah, you're hired, and he was like, come back at 9:30 because he couldn't put me into the system. Well, I got back around 11 and I didn't actually get on the floor until 12. The process to get, paperwork and have them show me around and everything was interesting. So let me give an example of what this place is like compared to the last club I was at, which was Spearmint Rhino. At Spearmint Rhino, you can charge it's $100 per 15 minutes. It's basically $100 per 15 minutes period. So if you do 15 minutes, you get $100. If you do 30 minutes, you get $200. If you do an hour, you get $400. Here, we get to pick our own prices, period. So they completely respect the fact that we're independent contractors, and they'll let you come and go from work literally whenever you want. So if you show up at 4 and then you want to leave at 4:15, you can. I'm assuming the caveat there is you have to pay tip out to leave, but you can leave. So that's how every single club in the world should be. We are independent contractors in the places that we are still actually independent contractors, and there is it's fucked up that they can tell you you have to stay for 8 hours or 6 hours or any time frame, period. That, I am positive, is one of the biggest reasons why girls sit in a parking lot for so long and don't want to go inside, is because they don't want to get stuck. They don't want to get stuck for an unlimited, a certain amount of hours. Like, it's fucking stupid. If you have a regular that's coming in that's going to spend $400 on you in an hour or 15 minutes or whatever, and you just want to see him and you want to go, you should be able to do that. It is not cool how these clubs put fucking time frames and stuff on us. I don't understand. So because of that reason, I really like this place a lot. The management was cool. Tina, the lady in the back, is a fucking bitch. She will call you honey while she's like being really rude. It's really weird. I've never seen someone use so many pet names while they're being a bitch before. It's like, you're clearly in a bad mood. Like, stop calling me honey. I don't know who you're trying to fool. Very weird. Anyway, within about 4 hours technically, because I was on the floor, is that right? I was on the floor by about, what? 12, I was on the floor by, no, I was on the floor by 12. But yeah, by 4 I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. But I didn't actually walk out the door until 5. I smelled like cigarette smoke because the last guy I talked to shouldn't have done that. And I wanted to wash my face before I left, but I didn't remember to before I walked out the door. God, I want to pull my hair back, get my fucking hair out of my face. It smells so bad. That place was super, super, super busy. Champagne rooms, like I said, you can charge anything you want. They're upstairs. It's a nice area, fairly decent. Even the floor guy was rude, now that I think about it. But most of the people that, okay, I didn't really talk to anybody, but whatever. Anyway, I walked with about 5:40, I believe, and I don't want to say, I'm happy with that. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Most of my dances were on the floor, $20 dances. And, yeah. So something that I will mention that I did before I went in was I literally told myself over and over, I love my job. I love my job and I am really good at what I do. Men love me and I am really good at what I do. I love my job. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love what I do. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the first Friday I have ever worked in the history of ever that I have actually enjoyed. Up until about an hour ago, I knew when I should have left. I knew it. I knew I should have left, but I was like, you still got quite a bit of time. I was like, maybe you should wait. Is that my turn? I was like, maybe I should wait a little bit longer, and from then on, I got no's. The whole time up until that was like yeses. And then after, I was like, I really feel like I should go. After that, I got a bunch of no's, and I was like, and then that last fucking guy smoked all over me, and I was like, ah, damn it. So, interesting, you know, interesting insight there to me anyway. So, I'm happy I went in there, and I'm happy I'm out of there. It was a good night. The club was packed, and there are not many places to do $20 dances, which is fucking awful, right? Because like they've got those little sliding chairs all over the floor, and like those chairs with rollers on them, which are such a terrible invention for a strip club. They're such a terrible invention. Like how, like, you, every time you go to sit down on a customer, you roll their chair. So like when you're dancing for them, it's hard to keep them in place, it's hard to straddle, it's hard to do anything in those stupid little chairs, which makes it better for selling rooms upstairs, because it's like, listen, I can do a lot more upstairs. Like physically, I can do a lot more. I can actually move around you, and there aren't people everywhere. It was super busy. I was very surprised at how busy it was. I guess not very surprised. But I was kind of surprised at how tiny the club was compared to how busy it was. And from the outside, it looks like a pretty big club, but they got a full kitchen and everything, so maybe that was part of, you know, where the space went, because it didn't seem that big. So, it's a good night. I'm really exhausted. So, yeah. Now I'm going to do a review on the actual club.